Hey, ladies, listen, somewhere along the way, being a wife started to feel like a job title with duties, deadlines, and zero room to breathe. But what if I told you you get to redefine the role? Yes, you get to redefine the role. So, in today's video, I'm sharing 5 bold ways to shake the pressure, reclaim your identity, and show up in your marriage on your terms. If you've ever felt like you're losing yourself while trying to love someone else, listen. This is for you.
She's a queen, she's a crown, she's a backbone strong. Soft hands, open heart, where you know he belongs. Grace for her man, yeah, she covers in grace. Built for the storm, but still moves with grace. She's the calm in the fire, the peace in the fight. Holds them down strong, but keeps it real light. Got that Proverbs glow, yeah, she walks in the light. Ain't just his whip, she's his whole appetite. She's that uncommon wife, divine set apart. Moves with that power, yeah, she leads with her heart. Soft, but she's solid, love wrapped in might. Black woman magic, yeah, she shines so bright. She knows her worth, she knows her call. Stands in the gap so a king don't fall. Speaks life, not fear, she's the voice he trusts. Built on faith, yeah, her love is just. She's the calm in the fire. She's a crown, she's a backbone.
Sis, who told you your role as a wife had to look like silence, suffering, and sacrifice on repeat? Nah. Who told you that you had to be everything for everybody and nothing for yourself? So let me tell you something. In today's time, it is time to redefine your role as wife. Because the outdated blueprint, yeah, nah, that is not what it's about anymore. That is broken. In today's video, again, I'm sharing 5 powerful ways for you to reshape your role as wife and reclaim your joy, your voice, and your peace in the process. So, we're going to talk about from duty to purpose. Too many of us entered marriage thinking of our role as a checklist. Cook, clean, look good, stay quiet, supporting, loving, lose yourself. No, we're not doing all of that. That's called duty. You did not join the military. You married, okay? Marriage is partnership. We'll talk about that a little later. But your marriage should be rooted in purpose. What are y'all building together? What mission are you both aligned with? When you shift from just showing up as the good wife to being a purposeful partner, the entire energy of your relationship changes. Ask me how I know, okay? Purpose brings clarity, connection, and fulfillment. So don't settle for just being busy. Be intentional about your role of purpose in your marriage. Listen, we're not shrinking. It's all about speaking up. Redefining your role means learning to use your voice, not with disrespect, but with boldness. If you're constantly biting your tongue to avoid conflict, you're not in a partnership. You're in suppression. Sorry. A healthy marriage welcomes truth, even when it's uncomfortable. Yes, the uncomfortable truths. Your needs matter and your thoughts matter. And your voice, it should never be the one thing missing from the marriage. So let's talk about partnership. Marriage is not a stage. You're not auditioning to be wife of the year, okay? Listen, inside joke about that. My sister and I, we always joke when we speak about the Wody, wife of the year. Who's going to get that Wody award this year, right? But too many of us are performing. We're trying to be perfect, trying to never mess up, trying to never cry, trying to never complain. Listen, it's time to stop trying to be or not to be a thing. We have to stop performing and start partnering. You weren't meant to carry it all, so why are you? Why? Redefining your role means releasing the pressure to be everything to everybody and instead leaning into being present right here, right now, right? Your value doesn't come from how well you play the part. You're not a paid actress. It comes from how you authentically show up as yourself. the genuine you, the authentic version of you, the real you. That's it. That is it. But in all, you need to understand that you are still you. One of the boldest things you can do as a wife is to protect your identity. You're not just his wife, you're you. Before the marriage, you were you, okay? You were a woman with dreams, passions, and purpose before and outside of the marriage. Losing yourself is not a requirement for loving someone else. Please ask me how I know. Redefining your role includes maintaining your sense of self and giving your husband the best part of you as his wife, right? Not what's left of you, not the breadcrumbs, not the cookie crumbs, none of that, but the best part of you. And guess what? He's going to celebrate that. He loves it. He wants it. He desires it, right? So now it is time for you to create your own blueprint. Let go of the pressure to mirror someone else's marriage. You know who I'm talking about. Instagram couples, Facebook couples, TikTok couples. I mean, they have the best 30 seconds of their life on display at all times, right? That you would think it's like that 24/7 all day, every day. And it's not. It's not real. That is not reality. That is a piece of their reality. So maybe they were happy at that moment. But it's not like that all day long, every single day. There's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be challenges. There's going to be potential arguments, right? Healthy arguments, right? But your aunties, your pastors, your favorite Instagram couple, that is not your assignment. Their life is not your life. Their lifestyle is not your lifestyle. The way they do things is not the way that you should do things. Build what works for you in your marriage, for you and your husband. Define the roles that reflect the values, the lifestyle, and your individual personalities. As long as there is respect, love, and God at the center of it all, you have permission to do marriage your way. Yes, marriage your way, not everybody else's, not society's way, your way, the way that works for you and your household. Now, see, that's real freedom. That's real freedom, right? So listen, if today's message lit a fire in you, you're ready to go deeper. I want to personally invite you to our upcoming The Young Coming Wife gathering on April 28th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is where we're real wives gather and talk about real things in marriage. So we're talking about marriage. We're talking about identity. We're talking about healing. We're talking about all of the things that you normally don't get a chance to talk about. We're allowing you to have access to our marriage mentors. I'm bringing them in every gathering to answer those questions, to be that sounding board, to give you advice on things that you should or think about, things that you should think about doing, right? So that's coming up on April 28th at 7 p.m. Make sure you register. It's on Eventbrite, wifegathering428.eventbrite.com. The next thing I want to do, I want to invite you all to the She's Uncommon Summit. Yes, the She's Uncommon Summit. I'm so super duper excited about it because, again, it allows me to bring in all of my amazing Black wives who's ready to share their knowledge, their expertise, and their experiences to help us all have better, stronger, and build stronger marriages. The thing that we desire the most, let's do that. And last but not least, I want to invite you all to visit theUncomingWife.com. That's where you're going to learn more about The Uncommon Wife, the community, the resources. Yes, there's amazing resources there, and there's more resources coming. Keep up with all of the things that we have going on, the blog as well as the events. So I would love if you would like this video, subscribe to the channel, as well as drop a comment and let me know which one of these points hit you the hardest, because I know one of them did, right? So I'll be reading and I'll be responding. And until next time, listen, protect your peace, love boldly, and redefine the role on your terms. Redefine your role as wife on your terms. All right? Have a good one.
She's a queen, she's a crown, she's a backbone strong. Soft hands, open heart, where you know he belongs. Grace her man, yeah, she covers and grace. Built for the storm, but still moves with grace. She's the calm in the fire, the peace in the fight. Holds them down strong, but keeps it real light. Got that Proverbs glow, yeah, she walks in the light. Ain't just his whip, she's his whole appetite. She's that uncommon wife, divine set apart. Moves with that power, yeah, she leads with her heart. Soft, but she's solid, love wrapped in might. Black woman magic, yeah, she shines so bright. She knows her worth, she knows her call. Stands in the gap so a king don't fall. Speaks life, not fear, she's the voice he trusts. Built on faith, yeah, her love is just. She's the calm in the fight,